Honkai Star Rail has been a big part of my life. I've been playing it for 563 consecutive days. And to prove to you that I did that, we can go to our achievement, which states 563 consecutive days. I've been playing Honkai Star Rail for the most consecutive days compared to all other gacha games. Since my standard daily routine with Honkai Star Rail is I wake up, I start my daily Relic run. While that Relic run is running, I brush my teeth. When I see that the run is done, I press on repeat, and I do that until my trail base power is empty. And at the end of the day, I repeat the same process, but then I also just claim my dailies, check my assignments, do my Hoyo lab check-in, and repeat the same progress the next day. And of course, at the end of the week, I do my Simulate Universe run, do my Echo of War and all that stuff. But this is mostly the ideal day I have. And like I said, it's the most consistent gacha game I've been playing daily. I've played many other gacha games like FGO since 2018. I took a couple of breaks here and there and I'm playing it now consistently for a couple of months. I also played Honkai Impact 3rd. And I started playing that when Kiana and Raiden Mei had their beef and played it for like 3 to 6 months and then dropped that. Before Honkai Star Rail, I also played Genshin Impact for like 6 months, but I stopped playing that too when Honkai Star Rail came out, and because I just got bored of Genshin Impact, you know. It has been quite a long time, you know, looking back at Honkai Star Rail, how far it has come. And when I started playing Honkai Star Rail, I never did any rerolls. I was like, I'm going to accept the account I get however it is, which was quite a difficult decision to make, because every reroll costed like 20 to 30 minutes, you know, and it's a pain in the ass. I just really want to enjoy the game, you know. And knowing that Honkai Star Rail's gacha system is quite alright, you know, compared to FGO where the pity is 330 pulls, and in the past it had no pity. So in a game like FGO, rerolling was like a must if you want to play that game. But with Honkai Star Rail, I knew you will get to it, you know. Eventually you will get to that point where you don't need to stress about getting characters, you know, apart from must-have characters like Ron May, you know. So the point is, I just didn't want to bother rerolling. I want to accept my account as it is, you know. So after I made my decision to not reroll, and I immediately regretted that, because the first 5-star I got from the beginner banner where every temple costs like 8 standard banner tickets, where the pity was 50. The first 5-star I got was Himeko. And at that time, where only MOC was the end game and where the best characters were single target DPSs, Himeko was like really bad actually. So I never built Himeko until Pure Fiction came out. And since Sele was the first limited banner at the time, it was really difficult not to summon for her, since every content creator, everyone was pulling for her. And I really want to save all my pulls for Yingguan and his Lightcone. So the FOMO was really real. But I managed to not pull for Sele in the end. I just did one pull for Sele. And I was like, if I get her, it was meant to be. If not, if not. And of course, it was not meant to be. I just got a 3-star Lightcone, nothing special. So when the time came that Yingguan came out, I had saved like 200 pulls or something, you know. So I first went for Yingguan, and at 80 pulls, I lost the 50-50 to Gachabid, I think it was. At the time, it was quite nice losing to Gachabid, because he was the second sustainer apart from Natasha. So I was quite happy with that. And then I got Yingguan like at the 20th or 30th pull, which was quite nice. So I went to his Lightcone at 20 or 30 pull 2. I lost the 75-25% thingy and got Bailu's Lightcone, which was really a shame. But I was like, it's alright, I got the Lightcone for Natasha now. And then at 80 PT, I got Yingguan's Lightcone. So that was not a great start. And after that, things went alright, you know. But still, I really needed DPS, so I built Dongheng, base from Dongheng. And I regret that really now, since I spent all my gold ball on his traces. Well, I really had a lot. But now that the gold balls are really scarce, I quite regret it. Was it worth it to get those extra 80 or 160 jades in the past with this little bit of extra damage? I don't know, maybe it is. But yeah, base from Dongheng, we got him maxed, which is quite a shame. So those were the good old days. And now, what have I spent on the game? Not that much, you know. I have always bought the monthly pass and the gold pass, which is named Nameless Glory, and I always went for the full one just for collection purposes, you know. I just want to have those icons even though I never really use them, because if you go to my icons, we can see I got quite a lot, and I just use this free one which you can get if you interact with some posters. So yeah, as you can see, we got quite some icons. I don't know what the first icon is from the version 1.0 from the Nameless Glory, but we got some quite cute ones, you know. I like this Jinri one quite a lot. But yeah, like I said, I just keep it at this one since it is really funny. So we went for the Nameless Glory every month, the full one, just for collection purposes of the icons. And of course the monthly pass too, for those 90 extra jades. And regarding top-ups, in the first year I bought all of them, but not the 100 euro one. And for the second year, for now, I've just bought the 60 euros one. I don't remember for what anymore. Maybe it was for Acorn's Litecoin. I don't remember. I just bought it because I really needed someone. And yeah, we got 8 days left in our monthly pass for the Starlight Exchange. We got this. I've never bought a Litecoin from the shop. I always go for the pulls. And I also never bought a 4-star character from the shop. For the Embers Exchange, as you can see, we're quite scarce on them, but it's alright. In the past, I bought a lot of trace material, but now in the endgame, all you do is farm relics. If you just farm traces for a week, you're alright. You won't get left behind, you know. So in the past, I bought a lot of trace material, but now not. For the contract shop, I've never bought anything here. That's it mostly. And now, regarding the achievements, I have completed quite a lot of them, 728 in total. But I'm not an achievement hunter, you know. If I get an achievement, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It makes it a bit more surprising, you know, to get an achievement out of nowhere, you know. That makes it a bit more fun for me instead of grinding them out. Because when you suddenly get an achievement, you're like, hey, what the hell is this achievement? It makes it a bit more memorable, you know. So as you can see, we are still missing some achievements here and there. But like I said, I'm not stressing about it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. And I don't know if 728 achievements is a lot. I think it is. After 1.5 years, it better be. So yeah, I'm not stressing about it. And of course, we did every event in the game at the time they were out. So we got the limited rewards, which was like a customizable relic thing. I don't remember the name. Or it was a gold boss. I don't know, you always got some limited reward if you played it on released an event. It's quite fun to see, you know, all those past events. Funny. For the simulator universe, of course, we have cleared all worlds. That's quite easy. No problem with that. Regarding index, we got all blessings, but not all occurrences. And even not all curios. And yeah, the ability tree, this can be cleared in one day if you grind hard enough. For the Herta store tickets, I've never bought these 2 lightcones because I think they're quite whack. Of course, if you're a free-to-play player and you really need them, of course, just buy it. But there are quite a nice 4-star lightcoin options. So now I mostly just buy standard banner pools with it. For now, I'm just saving it up, since I don't need sand banner pools really now. And if you go to Swarm Disaster, as you can see, I haven't completed everything. The Trailblaze secrets, we got all of them. But the community trail, not, since it's really a pain in the ass to get this, you know. And it is so much wasted time, you know, just for what, 3 books and for 3 blue trace material, you know. It is like, I'm good, you know. And for the rewards here, just because I haven't done those secret things, I'm missing 40k credits. But yeah, I'm not in need of credits or books now, so I'm fine with that. For the gold and gears, we have unlocked quite a lot, but I haven't finished the advanced conundrum thing because it's just so much effort and time, you know, for what? For 1/5 of a craftable relic piece, you know, like that's the thing I hate the most about Honkai Star Rail. The most difficult things give the least rewards, you know. So I really hope that they fix that so that I am more inclined to do these missions, since they are not easy, you know. It takes quite some time, it takes a bit of thinking here and there, but we don't get anything out of it. And that's the same case with the level rewards. Since now I am level 70 for quite some while, I'm not getting anything apart from those extra credits from the XP. So the XP is converted into credits. That's why the day I got to level 70, I didn't have any credit issues since then. So I really hope that they like pump up the level to level 100 one time in the near future, and that they give like 10 standard banner pools or 10 limited pools when you reach level 100, you know. But I highly doubt that they will do something like that. And yeah, regarding the Unknowable domain, which just got released, I haven't cleared all missions, of course. So this will take quite some time. I just do this weekly sometimes, or I do the Unknowable domain. It depends on what I feel doing that week. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't finished this yet. But we got no haste, you know. You can always just do this. The next expansion is in 26 days. So when that expansion happens, you will keep those past rewards. So you can just clear them whenever you want. So no stress about that. And yeah, we have cleared this tree thingy of the Divergent universe. And for the probability museum, I never do this one. I'm not into this kind of stuff. For the operational record, I know what the hell this is. I think it's just the text of... I think it's just some lore thingies. For the gallery of possibilities, it says all claimed, but it says 69 out of 77. So I don't know what the hell that means. But if I don't get rewards out of it, I don't really care. For the stable computing array, oh, this is just something that will happen over time. 20 or more battles, then I've cleared all of them, it seems. But still, 3 books and 3 Relic XP, it's just so little, you know. And for the endgame clearing, of course, after 1.5 year of playing, I should be able to clear everything first try in the best case scenario, which happens most of the times. So we got no stress about that. Easy clears always, because we got almost all characters. We are missing 7 characters, I think. So regarding endgame, we got no problems with anything. So all of this is easy peasy. And in the past, it was always this easy clearing endgame, because the only endgame we had was MOC. But I never really stressed too much about it, you know, because it was really a hassle. It was quite orangey if you wanted to have a great run with the limited amount of characters you got, because my best DPS at the time was Yingwan and base form Dongheng. And I didn't want to spend hours and hours just for 70 jades, you know. Of course, you can always beat it with the 4-star characters, but it was just too much stress and too much of a hassle for nothing, you know. And now the inventory, as you can see, we are not short on anything really. Well, apart from Relic XP, it's quite little. Since I just recently leveled the new Relic sets we got, the planner sets. We got a lot of lightcone XP. Not that much of these trace material things. Since whenever I can, I just use them when I level a character. We got a decent amount of golden balls. We got 10k of this. So we are quite stacked, you know. No worries about these upgrade materials. Regarding lightcones, we will go over in a minute. For the relics, as you can see, we got 1800 of the 2k. And if we salvage some of them, the ones I have discarded, let's see. And we can also eliminate some 4 stars for XP, just to make some room. And we got 1700 of the 2k. And luckily they've made the limit 2k, because before Penacony, or when Penacony released, the limit was 1500. So I always had big issues with managing my wall relic sets. But still, I don't stress too much about it, you know. If I see a break effect piece which has no break effect substat, I just discard it, you know. Since we are at the point now that we can craft for perfect pieces. Since all I do every day is farm relic domains. Oh, and of course, we got like 20 million credits, as you can see. So no stress about that. For the other materials, we got these things, just some consumable like materials. And for the consumables themselves, I rarely craft consumables. Sometimes to just make our runs go smoother. And of course, yeah, I always craft these ones to make the Divergent universe runs a bit faster with the Acheron technique. And of course, I use the passive techniques when farming relic domains. For the missions inventory, we got these ones. I don't know what most of them are. This one is quite funny. And for the valuables inventory, we got these ones. I think this was the cake you get when it's your birthday, and this the second cake you get for your birthday. And as you can see, I haven't gone to that music box in quite some time, so we got a lot of discs here. And we got just one self-modeling resin, since I recently crafted those planner sets we got. And of course we got these ones, which you can use to exchange for some 4-star lightcones. I never do that, because those 4-star lightcones are quite whack. And the 4-star lightcones you can craft with this these ones. Of course, for a free-to-play player, they're great. The only lightcone I use from this are the What is Real lightcone for Gallagher. And I used this one before I got Bronya's lightcone. Apart from that, I don't use any lightcone here. And if you have a look at the characters we got, let's go to the data bank. Yeah, as you can see, we are missing 7 characters. So if you go to destruction, the only destruction character I miss is Yunli. For the rest, I got all of them. For Hunt, we are missing Sele. Like I said, it was really difficult not to summon for her in the version 1.0. For Erudition, we are missing Argenti. For Harmony, we got all characters. Since, of course, Harmony characters make most teams viable. They're the most dynamic characters. And as you can see, regarding Nihility characters, I don't really have summoned any dot character. So in this case, Kafka and Black Swan, since Dot now is quite struggling. And in the past, it wasn't also that great. It's still great, of course, you can clear Endgame with it easily. But compared to the other teams, you know. So if we just get that one great Dot support, Dot other character that makes Dot great again, then I might consider to go for Dot characters. And regarding preservation, we got all of them. For the light coins, we got 85 of the 113. I think we got all 4-star light coins. Yeah, for destruction one, the only 5-star I got is on the fall of an Eon, since destruction light coins are quite generic, you know, so you can use them on most characters. For the hunt one, we got Dr. Ratio's one, because we got Dr. Ratio for free, so I was like, I want to make him more OP, so I got his light coin because I had the extra pulls to spare. For Butil, we got his light coin. I don't know why I got his light coin. I thought it looked quite cool and messed up, you know, which is a reason for me to pull for his light coin. Oh, we don't have all 4-star light coins, since we are missing Moses light coin, so I hope we get them one day. And one of my favorite light coins is Ceres light coin, since I like this whole blue themed vibe it gets, you know, this vulnerable position of Cele. And with vulnerable, I mean like she's like not so hard-headed here, she's just carefree with that butterfly. I don't know, it's quite a sweet one. Regarding erudition light coins, we have Before Dawn, Yingwan's light coin, and Night on the Milky Way. And regarding Night on the Milky Way, I got it as 3, which is quite unfortunate. And yeah, we are missing Argentis, Jade's and Rappa's light coin. I quite like Jade's light cone. I like the whole scenery of it with the light shining down upon Jade and the children and this other child being left out a little bit. So I hope we get to understand what this whole scenery is really about. Regarding Harmony light coins, I got Bronya's light coin and Sparkle's light coin. Luckily we got Bronya's light coin since it's quite nice. I got Sparkle's light coin since I really wanted that extra crit rate for the whole team. It was really nice, it made it a bit more consistent. And Sparkle is such a cool character, you know. So I was like, why not? Let's just go for her light coin too. For the Nihility ones, the only one I summoned for was for Acheron's light coin, since it makes Acheron so much more consistent, you know, with that extra stack she gets to cast her ult. And of course the ones we are missing are of course Kafka's and Black Swans and Ja. And Silverwall's light coin is not needed since the event one is more than good enough for her. And with event one I mean this one, which you can buy now in the Herta shop. It's quite nice if you missed it. For the preservation one, I got for some reason Fuswan's signature light coin because I really liked it. It was really cool, this whole thing. I thought it is Black Swan's hands on Fuswan's face, but I don't know if it's really Black Swan's hands. But yeah, I don't remember the reason why I got her light coin. It is not really needed, you know. But it is quite nice, this last line, that your allies heal 80% of their lost HP every wave. It made those really difficult simulated universe runs with the conundrum thingy a bit easier, especially in Swarm Disaster. And the ones we are missing is Part 1, Aventurines 1 and this Herta shop light coin. And now let's get to the character builds. Well, as you can see, we got a lot of characters. We're just missing 7 characters. I have built most of them apart from Arlan, Bailu and Luca. Well, Arlan is quite whack. Bailu, I never needed her. And why have I built Gwenevane and Sampo and not Luca? I don't know the reason why. For Gwenevane, I think she's quite hot and her design is really unique. And for Sampo, he's quite cool. But Luca is such a generic-like character, you know. There's always this type of character in many games and animes. I didn't really resonate with it. Since we're at this point in the game where leveling those characters really don't matter anymore. So I mostly act on impulse whether I want to level someone or not. Since we got all these OP characters, you know. So why would I build Luca or Bailu now? So for regarding builds, yeah, they always change most of the time. And another thing I really hate about Honkai Star Rail is the relics. If I change up a relic, it's a pain in the ass to find it. You need to shuffle and mix everything again, you know. So if they just had these pre-made relics, you know, it would make my life so much easier, everyone's life so much easier. So most of the times I have runs where I don't even have the correct set or best substats on a character because it's just such a hassle to dig around the whole time. Of course we got nice filtering sets and all that stuff here, but doing this the whole time, you know, it's just such a pain in the ass. So the only time I really dig deep in my characters and relics is when I do a Pure Fiction, Apocalyptic Shadow or MOC run, you know. So most of the times they are just empty without a piece or something like this, you know. Yeah, not Ron May in my case, since I literally use her always. So I can put her piece back. So like I said, relics, they are most of the times in shambles. As you can see, Ron May, her 2-piece isn't even good right now, which you can fix immediately. For the most 5-star limited characters, I have maxed all their traces. And I don't have any limited character E1 apart from Firefly. For the rest of them are all E0. And of course, standard banner characters, some of them are E1 or E2, which I will show you in a moment. But yeah, Ron May, Eidolons 0. Rappa, traces maxed, Eidolons 0. And of course, her relics are the standard cavalry set. And another thing that happened when leveling Rappa's relics is this. I got 5 hits on her substat, which never happened before. So this substat is literally half a break effect rope. As you can see, this is 65%. And this one is 37%. So 1% off from the half. And the funny thing is, I did this on accident. I thought I had the main stat break effect rope. So when I leveled this to 15 in one go, I was like, huh, what the hell happened? And I see, oh shit, that's quite lucky. I got all hits on break effect. So like I said, the first thing that has happened to me in 563 days of playing this game, which is pretty nice. And yeah, for our Eidolons, E0, traces maxed. Harmony MC, our traces I haven't maxed, since we got to be mindful of those golden balls, since Sunday and Fuga will come out. And of course our Eidolons are maxed, we get there because we get them for free. So I have maxed her skill and talent, since most of the times she heals so much, you know, it's alright. I don't need that extra bit of healing. Robin maxed, Firefly maxed, and she's the only one I got on E1 as a limited 5-star, since not consuming a skill point when she's in her Super Saiyan form is so nice and helpful, you know. Which means when I run her with Harmony MC, I can always use Harmony MC skill, which is pretty nice. And yeah, regarding relics, nothing noteworthy. We got Ron, since I run her with Sparkle, and if the slower Acheron is, the more Sparkle her skill pushes Acheron up. Of course, traces maxed apart from basic attack, since we never basic attack with her. And I am really proud of her relics though, since I've really min-maxed her relics. As you can see, an amazing hands, amazing head, 31%. For the body, no crit damage substat, but still amazing substat. For her boots, I am not that proud, but still it's quite difficult to get lucky sometimes. For the orb, I'm quite meh, not that proud of it. So actually, if I look at it the second time, her relics aren't that great, apart from her hands and head. We got Yingwan, my first limited 5-star character. Pretty proud about him. Nothing noteworthy. Of course, the basic attack is not maxed. We got Fei Xiao, also nothing noteworthy. As you can see, I haven't equipped all relics on her, since I moved them the whole time around when I want to use another character. Sparkle, I have her really fast, since I run her with slow DPSs, so she pushes that DPS to her speed. Nothing noteworthy. Well, one noteworthy thing is, I got set on her with 10 speed. That's the most speed I have on a relic piece, I think. 10 speed, it's quite nice. Fuswan, nothing noteworthy. We have maxed her, and as you can see with the relic set, she misses one. Aventurine, maxed. We got Lucha's skill, not maxed, because most of the times he overheals so much with his skill. I was like, I don't want to waste 2 golden balls on that. And I got his light coin, since his light coin is my favorite light coin. It was the first time I bought top up just to get Lucha's light coin, since I think it's really cool. He looks pretty awesome here. That's why I was like, you know what, I will spend a couple of bucks just to get it. We got 158 speed, but I don't think I got the correct relics on her. As you can see, no set effect apart from the 2 speed. So she's also in shambles. We got Boot Hill, nothing special. As you can see, also missing relics. We got Clara. Everyone is literally missing relics left and right, you know. So nothing noteworthy to say. We got Yang Qing. We got him E0. I haven't maxed him, of course, since he is a standard banner character, and I literally never use him. We got Blade. I haven't maxed him either. I really need to do that. We got Bronya, and we got her E1, which is quite nice. We got Jade, Silver Wolf, Dr. Ratio with his traces. Really nothing noteworthy about these characters. We got Wealth E1, yeah, E4. Weird that I don't have for E6, but still. That means we got to get lucky. We got Sushang E6, Gallagher E6, Hook E6, Herta E6, Mose E1, Surfall E6, Dongheng E6, Suiyi E6, QQ E6, Yukong E6. Quite a shame, I really like her buffs, but she's just so clunky to play with, so I don't use her that often. Of course, March 7th E6, since her Eidolons are for free. We don't have Himeko Eidolon. Pella E6. Gepard we got E1, which is quite alright if you use his skill to freeze an enemy. But he really has no use case apart from being like a punching bag. Natasha we got E4, which is quite interesting. Guinevere E2. Misha E3. Sampo E6. Lynx E6. Bailu E1, I don't remember that. Which is quite interesting. Luca E6. And I forgot to show, I also got Clara E1, I think. Let me find Clara, wherever she is hiding. Oh, I got Clara E2. She's my highest Eidolon 5-star character I got. It's quite funny. And that's it, mostly nothing really special, you know. The relic sets are really all shambled with the most characters. But I don't really mind, since if you just use a sustainer when you farm relics, you won't die, you will be alright, you will get your rewards. And of course, for now, I just have Rolmei, Rappa, Harmony, MC and Ho-Ho, which are the only real correct build ones for now, since I used them to farm the latest relic domain. So they are the only 4 characters now from whom I can say for certainty that their stats are correct. And that's it, mostly nothing really exciting or mind-blowing, just a well-built account with a lot of relic pieces. That's the most stress I experienced in the game, hitting that limit of relic pieces, you know, since we got so much locked relic pieces, and all of them are locked. I don't have any discarded one or 4-star one, since we just got rid of them. So I really hope that they increase the limit of the relic inventory. So I thank you for your time and see you the next time. Bye.